It's trying to reconnect. It says I've got internet. Let me see if I can move this somewhere else. Okay, I shouldn't have done this because I've actually got to water the garden. We've been like 100 degrees. They're going to knock my camera over and I'm going to have no more phone. Anyways, I'm going to go water. You can enjoy the garden if you can see it. Let me see if I can put this where they won't knock it over. They're birds, not them. Let's see. Cara, I'm going to actually be leaving, so you're only going to be able to see the emus running around. I'm going to water. It's been like 100 degrees, and I've been working in the garden, and I'm burned out. But I figured maybe, oh, Mark Oliver, you're second, Mark. Maybe you want to just see me water a little bit, and you'll see how big they are because they're going to be 6 weeks old. I know they're going to knock over my camera. They don't walk around things. What they do is they run through things. Please, guys, do not run through my camera. They've already eaten my flowers. This might work. Anyways, I'm going to water, and you're going to probably see them following me. I'm not even sure where Gary is. I think Gary is chit-chatting. You move this. Yeah, I think the internet's kind of messed up today because it's been like 100 degrees. Right, Zoe?
Hang on, something's happening now.
Yeah, but it's not staying on. It happened the second I got on, it went off. And there's no reason for it since the internet is right, like, the router's 10 feet from me, so it's back. Yeah, Mark, but it's not going to stay back. There's something going on. It got cloudy tonight. Look, we got clouds. Oh, these guys are driving me crazy. Today they had an adventure. Gary put them out in the yard, not by his garden, but somewhere else, so they could roam around. Kind of with the chickens. They did really good. Oh, hi, Jackie. So I know there's some of you are here and I can't see everybody. I don't have my tablet. It was kind of a spur of the moment. I thought I'd water the garden and show them, but for some reason it keeps disconnecting. You know, I am using the other phone. No, I'm using my iPhone, what is it, 12, and I shouldn't do that. It is a little full. I keep getting notified. I wonder if that's an issue. But it has been hot. Sometimes that affects everything. Where are they? Oh, they're going this way. I wanted to see them run. They are so funny. Gary, make them run. They look so cute when they run. They're not cute. They're driving me crazy. They're eating all my flowers. Now I started doing a different thing. I bring flower pots here with plants I don't need, like celery, and I sit it around and they eat those. Let's see. They're going to be 6 weeks old. Hope I have that right. I looked it up Wednesday. So they're almost in 2 days, 3 days. They love Gary. They follow him everywhere. He put him in a different yard today and he only had to carry one home with the other one. You lost one. The other one got lost. He carried one home over, you know, to their pen. Oh, Falcon, you need to get a bird bath. I love bird baths. But they love their bird baths too. But yeah, he only had to carry one home and the other one followed him back to the pen. And now they're here. They do look like dinosaurs, I know. They have that run. Here comes the other one. I'm exhausted. I've been working in the chair garden. I just finished my cucumbers. Got zucchini out there. I've got more seeds that are coming up, which I'm really happy about. And it's like, it's really stupid because I go out there and work in 100 degrees and I come in and I'm like, oh my gosh, just so hot. You got to measure and see how tall they are. Oh, Paul Amore loving the emu footage. Ted Gold, they waddle. I will admit, let me move over. I don't have a mic. This was totally prepared. Like a lot of stuff I do. So I don't have a mic on. I don't like wearing mics, but I usually do try to get a mic. One does waddle more than the other. One does have not the perfect legs that they should have. There's nothing we can do about that. It's the raising of the adults. They weren't on special feed, and maybe that's why only 2 hatch. We don't know. But otherwise, he's doing really good. Look, they love my floor mat. They're going to rip it to pieces. No, they actually throw it on the floor, on the ground, Gary said, and then they sit on it. Call them, Gary. See if they run to you. Ted Gold, they have beautiful markings. They do. Gary said he can feel the feathers. Hey, guys, where are you going? They just realized it. I think it'd be easier if I had a stick and not a tripod. When they see he's taking off, they're going to run. I can't move too far. For some reason, the internet's not strong. There's Zoe. There they go. Yeah, they're getting way too big for their pen. Emu in Hawaii is an underground oven where they cooked, it's going out on me, where they cooked the pig. What? He says it's called an emu. Mark says it's called an emu. I am so tired. Did you get stepped on?
I don't know.
No, I guess not. See, he has bad legs. Hopefully his legs will be strong enough where he can still do okay. And that's all we can do is hope. The other one's got perfect legs. And I noticed this early on. I was hoping they were going to straighten out. But, you know, he still gets around good. He runs good. He destroys plants good. Moves around good. Look at my beautiful hummingbird lunch plant. They've completely taken all the bottom leaves off, so now it's on a bucket. Look at this. I'm probably spinning you around too quick. They actually found out they like mint, but they prefer the orange mint to eat. This is chocolate mint, and the one that's further back, right there, is orange mint. They'll eat the orange mint, and they'll pull out the chocolate mint and spit it out. So they like orange mint. That orange mint's really good. And they're going to see my gloves soon. Debbie Malata, don't want emus. She wants to know why we have emus. Was that the question? Let me see if I can. Why do you have emus? I don't know. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Why do we have emus when we have a garden? It's actually a favor because somebody accidentally hatched them and they were desperate and they couldn't find anybody around that knew what to do and how to save them. They were all cold and wet and Dad didn't want anything to do with them. And so they called and asked, you guys raised emus like 30 years ago, 25 years ago. Could you help us with the emus? I said no. And they said, okay. And they brought him over. That's what I'm a, what do you call it? What do you call that when you can't say no? It's a people person. It's a people pleaser. And they know that. Okay. And they bring him over. So that's how we ended up with the emus. We had to warm them up. Gary got baby vitamins for them and started them on that right away and got them on everything they needed. They promised they were going to take them back as soon as they were stable. And I don't know how that's going to work because the problem is, push over. There you go, Princess Pamela's. That is it. That is it. It's terrible. The problem is they do have a lot of animals, but their animals have, we're trying to analyze this, small pens. When I say small, corrals. That's the word. They have a lot of animals that are corrals, donkeys, llamas, horses. You can't put them in corrals. That's the issue. They need as you can see when they start running, they need a place to run. We had them before. We raised them and then we kept a baby and then we had the adults. That was about 30 years ago. And run. They love to run. And here's the thing with emus. Gary is an emu daddy now. Paul Moore, yes. The problem with emus is they run first and then look to see why they're running. So they just run. Call them, see if they come to you. So, the goldfinches are trying to come in and take a bath. Oh, they are taking a bath. You probably can't see. They're on the ball. They're on the ball taking a bath. So anyways, I don't know where they're going to put them, to be honest. She's telling us, oh yeah, we've got some chain link. Some some chain link. I mean, look how big this garden is, and it's a small one, and this would just barely be big enough for them because they run all the way back and forth all day, and they really love it. But now that they're eating up my garden, they have a new place to run where they can eat up anything they want because there's nothing there. So, Marina, no, it's not Marina, Miriam. What?
They were eating the celery.
They are destroying. They can have the celery. That's good. Okay, I just saw your question. Robbie, did you know online at Walmart? Hold on. You can get the USB replacement pump without container for. I saw they had. I didn't know it was $5. I saw they do have the replacement pumps. So far, I haven't needed one. I actually bought some on eBay for too much money. I paid $11 at the time. They also have a fountain right now on sale. The one I like. And that's the white one with the blue top for, I think it's $17.99, and it's called a flash sale. But they won't let me tag it. They let me tag one it says it's out of stock. Yeah, it's not. They have the same one, but it's got a mat that you put it on. So you have to look for it yourself. There's certain things they let me tag. YouTube started that. But the problem is they don't let you tag everything. So you have to go in there and look. So you can go to any of the tags I put up and then look underneath, scroll down. You know how they say, hey, would you rather have, or is there other stuff on sale? That's where you'll find it on sale. Oh, what a long day. I still have to water the front yard, I think. I just thought I'd come on for a few minutes and show you them. Look at them. They are so funny. Oh. Am I saying is it Miriam? Maybe it's Miriam. Miriam, you love hummingbirds and tulle. I just used tulle today in my chair garden. Look at this. We've got to be careful. Right now they're small, but later on they respond. That's what they do. I don't want to use the word attack, but they're like always aware that, you know, something could be chasing them. So they kick, they run, and then they stop. It's like, oh, no danger. It's like danger, danger, but there's no danger. They're so funny. They hang out back there because we've got the orange mint there, and they happen to like orange mint. So that's what they do. Here, they happen to take a liking to my beautiful little hummingbird's lunch. So I gave them a celery. This was growing in the chair garden, and I gave them a salad thistle, which is that one, which they ate in 5 minutes. So that didn't really help me. I figured they'd stay away from that. I put that on a bucket. And that's it. Where are you going? You leaving?
No, we'll get a little bit of food.
Oh, you're going to get food for them. Boy, it's pretty now at night. We've even got a little bit of clouds. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but we were like maybe 98. It was hot today. Danger, danger. Yes, that's what they do. They run. See, this is what I did. I wanted them to stop eating my plants, so I gave them pots of stuff where they usually like to hang out, so they can eat that instead of my plants. Let's see, can they drop kick you? Can they drop kick you? Not at this age, but when they're older, boy, they can do some damage if they wanted to. I mean, some of them are okay pets, but they're really not good for pets. And that's what the girl that brought him over that wanted us to save him, she thinks she's gonna have him for pets for her 5-year-old twins. They're actually her grandkids, and they're really not good pets. You, once in a while, will find one that's really tame. It's kind of like lovebirds. Anybody know lovebirds? If you hand raise a couple dozen lovebirds, one of them will make really good pets. But it's kind of like them. There is one here that likes to be hugged. So that would be the one that would be a good pet. And the other one just wants to be left alone. They can't see him back there. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get
I'm afraid to move too far because for some reason it goes off.
It's not their usual bowl, so they're not short.
Zoe, you can't eat that. Oh, she would. Oh, they missed one of my petunias. They love petunias. They eat petunias. I'm not supposed to eat petunias. They eat tomato plants, but I covered it with tulle, and that saved that. So if I cover it with tulle, it'll be good.
I got it from my green t-shirt.
Yeah, and they bite too. It bit me on the arm before. See, Robbie, I'm using tulle and keeping rodents out of my newly planted veggies. Thank you so much. It works great. Perfect. I love it. Yeah, the main thing I always say is try not to tool every single thing. So if the rodents do come, they find something. Ted Gold, Robbie, did you lose Kitty? A year ago, March. So it's been well over a year, yes. And then we got Zoe. What are you eating? This dog, she eats stuff and she's scaring me. I'm gonna have to run to the vet. What'd she eat? I don't know. Yeah, we lost her with kidney disease, which she probably had when she was a puppy. And look at them eating. They like their food, which we have to get from Chewy because they're the only ones that have the food. We couldn't believe it. We could have special ordered it, but it was going to take weeks to come. Somehow Chewy keeps it. Well, Chewy doesn't keep it on stock. Kitty back in March a year ago. And then Zoe, I wasn't going to get another Yorkie right now, but we ended up getting Zoe in September. Can you put tool on hosta plants? Gary, can you put tool on hosta?
I don't see why not.
Okay, you can put tool on anything. It's just a fabric.
Mainly after snails or slugs, I guess, with hostas.
Oh, with the hostas. You know, sometimes you could, like a lot of times I wrap, you can't see my finger anyways, I wrap tool around a tote or a container, and I tested it once. I put some snails on the table and I put tool all around them, and they didn't want to go on the tool. Once they couldn't get off, then they went across on the tool. But if they can get around it, they usually go around it because they don't know what the tool is. They don't like to crawl. I'm not saying they won't, but they don't like it. So sometimes that works out good. It doesn't work for grasshoppers. Kara says, here's the thing. I've got these grasshoppers that are that big. I can't stand them. And they have not gotten in. Now, grasshoppers might chew. My grasshoppers don't. They're really big, and I have not had them get in. If you've got a lot of now I don't know how many grasshoppers you have compared to me. If you've got grasshoppers, you could put the tool on, whatever you're trying to save, and spray the tool. Get a spray bottle at any place. You can get a spray bottle for $1. Put some vinegar and water in there and spray it. I had a rat once that was getting into something, and I didn't want the rat into it. I took tool, I dipped it in the vinegar, let it dry, put it on the plant, and he never came back. More food. You know what they love? They love greens. They've eaten the collard down there, the whole bottom, which is good. They can do that. Yes, they're big eaters, and more seems to come out than goes in. Oh, you have thousands. Kara's got thousands. Oh my. You know what I would do? I would move. I would be in the house, setting up my house and growing in the house because I wouldn't go outside. I don't like big grasshoppers. Let's see, Connie's there, Par's there. Oh, good, I have wrenches. Thank you. Oh, Connie, I have a yard full of grasshoppers. How do you get rid of, you lived with grasshoppers. How do you get rid of, I never had grasshoppers with like that many.
No, I lived with locusts.
Is that not the same?
Well, it's when grasshoppers turn into plague.
Yeah, and that's when I move or leave town. Oh my gosh. Claudia A. from Vienna, Austria is here. Hello. Karen Bauer, another wrench, is there. Good evening. Oh my gosh. So they chew through things. Do they chew through screen, like screen windows? No, they wouldn't do that, would they?
No, I don't think so.
Because I'd be long gone. I'd be long gone. I don't like grasshoppers, and I don't like fruit beetles. I was talking to my neighbor about that. I haven't seen any fruit beetles yet.
When I dealt with them, the screen windows were wire, not plastic.
Jeez. Ida, I bought straw, let's see, this year for mulching some of my garden plants. They can bite hard, you know. I know they're pulling on your clothes. Some did fine, but seem to have gotten a blight. Has anyone had that happen? Blight from the straw. I bought straw this year for mulching. I don't use straw. Straw can mold. Would that cause blight?
I don't know.
I don't use straw.
Blight is a fungal.
See, a lot of people say, oh, you can grow in straw, but it molds first before it decays.
I think blight is a fungal.
It might have come from the straw. I don't know. We don't use straw.
And we are drier here too.
Teresa's got lots of moths. Moths mean worms, but I don't know. Tool seems to work for me for everything. I really am. Just the problem is putting it up. Like today with my cucumbers. I'll do it tomorrow morning, I was thinking, because it was starting to get, the sun was going down, we wanted to eat dinner. And I thought, yeah, tomorrow morning I'll come and I won't have anything. So I tooled everything tonight. It was still sunny. And Pa Amor, they thought Gary's green chart was a green plant. They like green. Yeah, they'll pick up anything that's green, but they'll pick at anything. Ew, Karen Bauer says her grandpa told me grasshoppers spit tobacco, and so I've always avoided them. I'd be long gone, long gone. I'd be in a bubble. I'd have a bubble suit and I'd be out. It might back, it might not. Nope. Yeah, now it's back. There's definitely something going on.
Part of the problem living where we are, there's a lot of connections between us and the main office. So if the wires expand and there's an opening, it may disconnect in places heading to the main hub.
Yeah, this is only tonight. Normally I can come out in the garden and do okay, but literally there's the window and the router's right there. So it shouldn't, the modem's actually right there. It shouldn't be a problem. So it's got to be the internet with the heat today. We have electricity, so that's not a problem. I know I've missed a lot. I'm just dealing with my phone. Usually I have my tablet and then I can go through better. Cutworms. Now, cutworms, if that's in the soil, tool isn't going to help you at that point. Cutworms usually bother new seedlings. That's usually the biggest problem. So if I find I have a worm problem, I usually take a cottage cheese or yogurt container, cut the bottom out, and push it around the plant because they tend to go straight and they don't bother the plant. But that's just what I do. What's lubers, Gary? Oh, we have lubers. That's Jackie. Giant grasshoppers that can destroy yards, plants, and trees. I saw one today and it was 2 inches long. I saw one today too that was 2 inches long, but that's what we have, like one here, one there. Ew. This is no joke. I don't like grasshoppers. I don't like anything that has no sense of direction. That's the big thing. A bee will see you. I'm not crazy about bees, and they'll usually fly away. But when you have something that grasshoppers will just spring, and they'll spring on you, kind of like the fruit beetles. See what they're doing? They love that plant. So I don't like animals that don't have any sense of direction. Can I use wood chips for my totes growing veggies? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, if you can get wood chips, you can put that on the bottom of your totes if you're using big totes. Oh, they come running, look at this. And then do your compost in place on top of the wood chips. Oh, they run. You just realize the other one's gone. They're so funny. Oh, are they funny? Let's see, Miriam, let's see, Miriam, Robbie, they're eating tree leaves. Ugh. Where'd it go? Okay, there's too many questions. We'll have to do this when we have a better connection because it keeps telling me that I don't have a good connection. Where did it go that I was reading? Yeah, it keeps jumping. Okay, somebody retracted and it wasn't me. We're eating tree leaf cutworms. Oh, cutworms. That's what kind of worms? Cutworms eat tree leaves? Where's Zoe?
Is over there.
I don't trust her either.
Zoe.
Okay, I don't know. Then I'm not dealing with that. We had the ones that chewed. That wasn't worms. The bees that were taking pieces of leaves out.
Leaf cutter bees.
Yeah. You're eating my shoes. Do not. No. Don't try to take my shoes apart. Thank you, Par. Please hit the like. There's only 53 and 144 of you here. Thank you, Par. Your lives are, let's see. Ida, your lives would make a good children's book. I would love to write a children's book. What do you want? You're standing on my foot. Here. You're standing on my foot. What are you trying to tell me? I did call you Zoe, but I wanted to make sure you weren't eating anything bad. Zoe, Zoe. And she stands on my foot. Okay, where'd they go? I told Gary if I come on, it's only for a few minutes because I need to water a little bit more. I have to water this half of the garden, which I do from this side. Actually, it looks pretty good. I probably could get away with not watering until tomorrow. Do it in the morning, have coffee. Let's see, yes. I fuss at my birds and tell them to get busy. You need more birds. Boy, we have a lot of birds, and that's keeping a lot of the insects down. They literally run all day. They make me tired just watching it. If you walked away, I bet you they would run after you.
Yeah,
You've already done that. Whoops. Let's not knock over my camera. There's one. Yeah, they run. Look, look, look. Is that not funny? They run. They don't really walk that much. They just keep running. I don't know what's going to be right now. Hi, Barbara C. Another wrench. Hello. Jeanette Miller. When did you get the emus? Not where, when. Wednesday will be 6 weeks. And that's when we got him. When they were first hatched. Just told, see how he's got bad legs. But he's doing really good for his bad leg. There's things that sometimes they can do, but these birds are too big. As long as he can live with it, he could be fine. As long as he has nice, strong legs. That's why running is so important for him. It was, somebody hatched them. We did not go looking for emus. We've had them years ago. It's something we, after the last one passed on, we weren't going to get any more. They were like 25, close to 25 years old, the last one. And now the birds are coming in for last minute seed. You're chewing on my foot. That's just a little toey. It was just somebody needed a favor, and they told me that they accidentally hatched out some emus. That's what I just said. And would you please take care of them for us, because they're going to die, and we don't know what to do. And I said no, and they dropped them off. They know my no is not really that strong. I think Gary's having a blast with them anyways.
Oh yeah, they're fun.
He's having fun. I'm the one that gets upset because I come out here after he has them out here. It's like, my petunias are gone. They haven't found those. That's the only ones they haven't found. They found these. Of course, they're level on the ground. So they ate those up. Then they ate up my hummingbird's lunch. Then I found out they ate up my poppies that were up on top here. And they finished that off. They ate some of my milkweed. They ate, I don't know what it is. I have this other plant that they ate. The birds are coming in a little bit. They like coming in for a last minute meal before the sun goes down, some of them. So Gary is getting a kick out of them. He likes them. There's a toey. Probably can't see him. There hasn't been a ton of hummingbirds. I think they took off and went to the beach because of the heat. I love when you guys talk among each other. That's good. And you give each other ideas. Princess Pamela's World is thanking EL. Let's see. Let's see. I'll lose Ted Gold. I'll lose the chat and find it again. Yeah, sometimes that happens. The connection's not that good tonight. I can definitely see it's not that good. It keeps falling. Do you have any pictures from the emus that you used to have? You know, that was long before YouTube. Like I said, it was close to 30 years ago. And there is a picture of Bob somewhere in one of our past videos, but I don't remember which one. It was a big one, maybe?
Yeah.
Bob was one of the babies we raised, which Bob was a girl. But offhand, I don't. I've got it on the computer somewhere. I don't know if I've got the parents. Never really bothered.
No.
And they were not babies when we got them. They were over 10 years old when we got them from somebody. Zoe, stop eating. What are you eating? Poey.
Back then it was regular film. It was before digital.
Oh, would have been. Yeah, because my first digital was a floppy disk. So I wasn't doing, I was just starting, and I don't think it was 30 years ago. It was a Sony floppy disk. Some pictures, and she brought over some pictures, and I printed these. I said, how in the world did you print those? She told me, and boy, I'll tell you, within days I had a camera. Called my brother, told him he had to get one. He ended up with one. So we all ended up with the Sony cameras. Oh, Karen Bauer, we have a new puppy. She's a yellow Labrador. What she doesn't dig up, she chews. It's a new challenge. That tool doesn't stop. Oh, yeah, no. No, you're back on my foot again. I can pick you up, but then I can't turn the camera around and do stuff, Zoe. Where are they? I'm gonna finish up the plants. Look at that. I have to be careful. They do go in the house, but get them right out. You do not want emus in the house.
That was sow thistle.
That was sow thistle. Yeah. The other one is a celery that was full of leaves. And the reason I put that there is those were growing in my chair garden, and I don't need them. See how they're eating? I do not need them, and I thought I'll bring them here while I was working in the chair garden, let them chew on stuff I don't need, and hopefully they stay busy doing that and not eat up my entire garden. They don't like geraniums too much. They ate some of them, and then they decided it wasn't that good. Watch them make a liar out of me and walk over and chew on my geraniums. That's my geraniums. And the other one's back in that corner. What's in the corner? Not my compost buckets, right?
No, I don't think so. I think they can look out from that.
Okay, because I took a lot of those buckets I sometimes bring out of the kitchen, and I stick them in the corner, and I dumped them today in totes, and I've got plants growing, zucchini and cucumbers. You should have fun with your lab. My neighbor's got a lab. She absolutely loves it. Look at them. They're going to just... They actually don't like when you give them greens unless you chop it up really small. Gary was chopping it when they were tiny. They like to be able to grab onto the plant and pull off the amount they need to swallow. Ah, Ted Gold, I found the thumbs up. Woohoo. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Such a joy. I don't know what's going to be if they don't take them back. That's my issue. That's not your issue? You want to keep them?
I don't know. If we end up with them, I'll just redo a pen.
You do want to keep them.
No, well...
She wants them back.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You can't give them back until she's got someplace to put them. And putting them in a little pen that's the size of a bathroom is not right for them, because it's not a regular bird that can sit on a perch or something. This is something that runs. And when they need to run, and he'll lose his legs if he's not running. He's doing really good right now by strengthening his legs. You can see how he's got bad legs? See? But he's so far so good. Yes, Emu Daddy Gary. We've done research, and as long as he can keep his legs strong, he may not run as much as the other one, but he should still get along. He's this friendly one too. He's really friendly. Let's see, I put pinwheels along my fence line and spread cayenne pepper. Tool helps too. What's pinwheels? Oh, spinners. Spinners. Okay. I was thinking material that way. Other people. Susan Spring. Let's see. Where do you do you got a ranch? Where do you got a ranch? That's spell correct for you. Isn't that lovely when you read to your phone and it comes out completely different than what you said? You know what the worst part is? When you go to try to fix it and it sends it. That's the worst part. Let's see, squirrels are the worst here, always eating the bird food. We get squirrels too. They generally will go to the bowls. And so that's why I've got a lot of feeders that are up in the air. And though they will go to them, they go to the bowls first. And then Zoe chases them away when she's here. Actually, the emus do too, walking back and forth. So if I don't want squirrels, I have emus. If I don't want a garden, I have emus. So I've got to figure out what I want. I don't know if Gary's going to keep him. We'll see what happens. That's up to him. I'm trying to see if I missed something big. Connie, they were trying to eat Gary's green shirt. Okay, that was earlier. Let's see if I missed something big. Ted was putting flower emojis. Just going back real quick. I also have a bad connection. Yeah, I think it's the connection here today. I'm just going way, way back. What are you showing her?
Carpenter bait.
Oh. Yeah, the carpenter bait?
Oh, it might be no, I don't, the other type. I can only see it from behind.
I saw the carpenter bees here. They actually sleep in the plants. When you go to hose them at night, they jump up and they buzz in your face like you hosed me down while I was sleeping. And then they're just wandering around. Anyways, I guess I should go to finish my watering. They're not sleeping outside yet.
No.
They're still sleeping in the house tonight?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they just better not ever get out in the middle of the night. This is no joke. You'd have to have everything pulled up. They plop all day. Like I said, this is a joke. It looks like more comes out than goes in. And they're very content. See, I didn't look at them and I thought, gee, they're not that big. And then I looked at the pictures from 2 weeks ago and went, holy mackerel, I didn't realize they were that tiny. Actually, you know what? They're getting quiet. Well, hawks prey on them. I don't think at this size now. Yes, when they were little, now they're getting to this point where they're bigger than a rabbit. So probably not. I worry more about coyotes. They're probably thinking about, gee, where are we going to sleep?
The hawks that we have here tend to be a little smaller. So,
well, would a red tail pick them up?
a red tail. We don't have a lot of red tails that often, but a red tail may not be able to take it away, but it could
try.
A juvenile might.
That's true.
Yeah, an adult probably wouldn't bother.
That's true, because juveniles don't know, and I've seen them try to pick up things way too big, and then they end up just dropping it. Their poop would be good. You've been washing their pads. See those pads back there? We got these things. That worked out really good. We got those for like $2-3. It was real cheap. Do you remember what they were?
Yeah, it was something like that.
I got this at the 99-cent store. They were having a closeout, and I called Gary, and I said, they've got these kids' play mats. Do you want them? And I said, because they're plastic. It looks like if anything spills on it, nothing, it wouldn't go through.
And
so
they're textured, so their feet have got a good grip on them. That's important.
They were rough. Yeah, that's what I told them. I sent him pictures when I was at the 99-cent store. I said, they're rough and everything. So it's not smooth. It's not slick. So he said, go ahead. We bought like 6 of them, but you've only used 3.
Yeah.
So I can have 3 to do crafts and stuff on, because this way nothing would spill on the table or something.
Swap them out, clip them to the chain link, and hose them down.
So he uses 1.5 each time he cleans it. How many times a day?
Twice a day.
Twice a day, because they're outside more now. And it's really good. Nothing goes through. That worked out really good, because he was doing newspaper. Oh my gosh, I think you were doing. What in the world were you doing in the
The
beginning?
newspaper was when I had them in my brooder boxes, when they were really little. I had them
Oh, the cardboard boxes.
cardboard boxes with newspaper and wire, 1 by 1/2 inch wire on top of the newspaper, so they had plenty of grip when they first came here.
Claudia wants to know, how are your passion flowers?
Passion flowers, I'm still getting a few fruit here and there, and they're flowering like crazy again now.
Oh, wow. Oh, that'll be nice. They're walking back and forth on my feet. Oh, my goodness. I know I've missed a lot. Like I said, this was totally unexpected. We just watched the last of When Calls the Heart. I didn't even know it was ending. I mean, I knew the other day, but I don't remember from last week. And we had dinner, and then we were going to go. We started watering. I watered this half of the yard, and I've got to water the half behind me. I don't even know if they're back there. Oh, yeah, they're back there. So I still want to water a little bit here before all the mosquitoes come out, and then the front yard, and then I'm done. I don't think I have to do my ginger and turmeric because I watered that this morning. I'll have to check. I may not have to water. You got cloudy tonight. This is the first time in days. Look at the clouds. It's actually cool. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. So, yeah, just all of a sudden he was watering. I go, we're live. he never knows. You never know, do you? And you put up with it. Look at that. He's such a good guy. We're live. Are we going live tonight? No. I'm too tired. I've been out in the garden. I told him. I just came in from doing all these. And then all of a sudden I text him, we're live. See, why do you keep asking the same question? Are you asking me? Who are you? Because I wrote it and she did not understand. Oh, that one. Okay, thanks. Thanks for being mean. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see. Susan. Shh, hey. Susan's asking a question. Let me see, because I might have missed it. Oh, okay, there it is. See, it didn't come out good. Do you have a ranch? No, I do not have a ranch. No. No, we just have a yard. We've got chickens, and that's basically it to speak of. But no, we don't have a ranch. And it's okay if you have to ask it again. I understand, because it's impossible right now the way I've got this set up to answer a lot of questions. Barbara C, I love the emus. INTRPRETIVE. You don't even have your glasses. Dance. She likes to dance.
Interpretive.
Okay. Dance when they, I'm trying to read this, when they get older. Oh, the dance they do.
Yeah, they.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't sure what she was talking about. Okay. The display that they do. Well, they're doing the display.
Yeah, right now they're just starting to, I can't think of the term, where they sort of this sizing each other up, and they're just sort of.
They were doing it before, and they do it their next back and forth, and they're kind of, it's kind of a display.
Now, I know the term, but I can't remember the term, but they've just started it within the past couple of days.
Jill Cook, wow, I caught you live from North Carolina. We're getting off in a second, Jill. This was not planned at all. I'm still working in the garden. I'm trying to do it before it gets too dark. And I just wanted to come on and show the emus.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, there they are. Don't you dare go in, guys.
It's a posturing thing that they do with each other now.
Yeah, they're not doing it now, but they do it sometimes when we're in the house. You can see it through the door, and they're kind of like sizing each other up. Let's see. Thank you so much. We do have land. We do have land, and we are still in the city. I like land. I don't want to have to. I've lived in apartments where you cough and your neighbor, or you sneeze and your neighbor can say, bless you. Never mind. I can't say that. I have a neighbor. I love her. She hears me. But I mean, when you're in an apartment, you're just, I don't like being on top of people. I like space. So this is what I looked for back in 1988, space. I didn't buy it for the house. Oh boy, I didn't buy it for the, I bought it for the land. See, okay, Ted, wow, they're a lot bigger in Gary's arms than they appear. Oh, when you picked them up, he could see how big they are.
Yeah.
And they are big. I know, if I can get down, you wouldn't even be able to tell if I got down on the ground.
I'm gonna pick him up.
You're gonna pick them up again?
Yeah.
And then it gets, here, I'm gonna try to move out of your way. No, he's not hurting them, Zoe.
Yeah, you
Just think
have
they're
to be careful
Gotta
with
get
the.
really big. Oh, you be careful,
With the
because you've
feet.
already been cut up.
Yeah, they've scratched me up a bit, but they're about size. I would say the size of a turkey now, maybe.
Yeah, is that the friendly one?
Yeah.
That one comes up to me and you can hug it. When you're hosing, it wants to get wet. They love water. Oh my gosh, they get in the way when you're watering. And the other one doesn't really want to be touched. You can sometimes pet, oh, look at this one.
Zoe.
Zoe?
Zoe.
Hey. And Zoe's chasing them. Let's see. Jill made some of your solar fountains. I love them. Oh, great. Holy cow, Ted Gold says. That they kick. They got nails on them.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. Oh,
Yeah, I still have a mark from Bob. No, the mother. And I picked up the mother that time. And I got caught by the Nile.
oh, I
That
don't
was
remember.
25 years ago. I had to catch her and pick her up. And I didn't have a hold of her really good. So,
I've seen you wrestle emus when that guy,
yeah,
before you and I were married.
yeah,
We weren't married. And he brought over some emus and he wanted me to breed them because I had the space here. And then I told him, you got to get them out of here. They're stakes in the
Yeah.
past by vets. That's why I told him, you've got to come get them. They're not a pair, and we're going to make a lot of money. Not from these two because they're not a pair. So he came and picked them up, and then he brought them home. And then what do you do? They both laid eggs? Did you say at that point? You must have been there. No, you didn't stay at his
No.
house. I forgot. You weren't staying at his house
No.
in San Diego. Because, yeah, I told them they were not a pair, and they weren't laying here. I was going by their behavior and everything, and that's why I said you come get them at 5:30 with the hummingbirds that get up at 5:30 and take a bath. So no, so those went. And then later on, after Gary and I got married, we got a pair fairly quick. Were we married? We must have been.
yeah, fairly quick.
That was from a friend that brought him in from France, an importer.
Yeah.
Well, a friend, but he also imports animals. He was the one that
Found him on a ship in New Zealand.
he was bringing in alpacas, but he was selling. That's disgusting. Losing sir. They were going to be the bird, I remember. Everybody was going to farm emus. They were going to raise them for babies. You got sick. Somebody asked, can you eat emu eggs? Not today, but they asked
Yeah.
once before. You got really sick from eating an emu egg.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the stupidest things you did.
Well, I know now it can be done, but
He got
not,
really
not a
sick.
good idea.
No, he got really sick. Probably should have gone to the hospital, had your stomach pumped.
To eat a whole one.
He ate the whole emu egg, which can be equivalent to like a dozen eggs. And he thought, wow, this is good. And he scrambled it up when we had emus because we weren't going to hatch any more up. And he ate the whole egg. He didn't save it for the next day. I didn't eat any of it. Wasn't in the mood. And then it was like, oh my gosh. Where are they? Where are they? Okay. Okay, I see them. I don't want them in the house. That's what scares me. You'd have to have the whole house gutted. Look at them. But yes, you can eat emu eggs. You just want to, if you're going to eat it, you would scramble it, use it whatever, you know, and just remember they're like a dozen eggs, pretty much. All right, I think, are we still here? I guess we are. I think we're going to say goodnight. Okay, now I lost my dog.
I think you went in.
Zoe?
Yep.
Oh, she's in the house. She said she's done. She doesn't want to be. Look at, they're going to sleep. That's what they're doing. Let me see if I can scroll you down for a minute. Hold on, so I can pick this up. And they're decided it's nighttime. They're going to go to sleep, Gary. Isn't that not cute? Hey guys, you want to sleep here? They cannot sleep here. See the fence? If a coyote walked by here, and they do periodically at night, they'd be gone. So that's not going to work. There were, real quick on them, they had another one that they lost a while back, and it wasn't from coyotes. Mountain lion went in there and took it. So we do have a mountain lion, but that is really rare. I think I saw it once, and Gary definitely saw it about 6 months ago. Walked through here. It actually walked through around here. So we know they're here. But I worry more about coyotes at this stage. And that's a hop, skip, and a jump for a coyote. But as you can see, Gary's working on chain link. He put that up today. And he already put the poles in, or he's getting ready to put the poles in. So there's going to be a chain link there, and then he's going to put a chain link across here, the whole length. He'll probably put his roll bars too. I don't even think they would sleep here because they like their pen in the house. They're so funny. Oh, guys, you have slowed me down. I was gardening good speed, and then all of a sudden I spend too much time with you in the morning. You know that? Too much time. Hey. They're distracting. So Nancy from Kentucky, you caught me live. Yep. We're going to go, though, now. We've been on for, I told Gary, 10 minutes. It froze again? Somebody said it froze again. Let me walk over here. It's got to be the internet. Move, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I guess it's freezing off and on it. I'm going to have to check. I wonder if it is my phone. I'm using a different phone because this one is good for at night, and the other one doesn't have the nighttime camera on it. So I think my new one works better than my old one. But it could be the internet too. It's been really hot today. Anyways, Par and Connie, Bendingo, Connie Davison, let's see, I think there was somebody else. I'm looking for the wrenches. Karen Bauer, thank you, because you watch my back. And everybody else. Oh, Valerie, I hate apartments. Yeah, I never liked them as a kid. Oh my goodness, I never liked them when I was young. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up again. I know Zoe wants in. She goes, I want to come in. I'm done with all this. I'm going to let you say goodbye. I'm exhausted.
Okay.
You just have to wave goodbye. Everybody's saying goodbye.
Right,
No
goodbye.
freezing now. Looks great. Trying to keep me. No. I'm going to go check some of the gardens. It's already, you can't tell, but it's dark outside. If you see, all the solar lights are going on. Now, heads up on this, because so many of you asked me about these solar lights. What are they? They're light bulbs, and they were exclusive, though you can find them online, to the 99-cent store. They're really cool. The 99-cent store raised their price on the light bulbs before they shut down to about $2.99. And when I went to Dollar Tree, I didn't see them the last time. But when I went there right after the 99-cent store closed, they got them in. So it looks like they'll be getting them. And I love them. They come in different colors: red, green, blue, I think yellow, and yeah, there's a yellow, and then they come in white. I like them. They look like light bulbs. Okay, I'll let you sign us off.
Okay. Yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. And I've got to get these guys
Oh yeah.
to bed, fed and to bed. And
So we'll see you. No, I was just going to say, we'll see you soon, very soon. And I guess that's it.
that's it.
Have anything else to say?
No.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I just did it for fun. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to eat what you grow. Grow something, and don't water your plants when it's 100 degrees. That is, don't water it. The leaves, make sure you water at the base, and they should be good. I really appreciate a lot of you that have come in and to tell me, I'm 100 degrees all week and my plants are doing good. I'm only watering the base. So try it. I know it's different. It depends on how dry you are and everything, but it's worth trying. Everybody have a great night. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I tried to go back the best I could. We'll do it. We'll do it soon. But bye, everybody, and thank you. Where's Zoe? She's behind me. Yeah, they need to get to bed. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Have a great evening. Good night.